All right, good morning from San Diego. We've got our second day of the Core TCG San Diego Regionals in San Diego.
Yeah, I was like,
in case I didn't know where it was going, just making sure the triple call out.
I was gonna say LA. Yeah, we're here today on day 2. And right now we actually already started the top 32. This is going to be the continuation of yesterday. We had almost 1,000 or over 1,000. I actually don't know that the actual number for it for 9 rounds of Swiss because the pair down won.
Lost.
The
pair up won.
The pair up won.
Yeah.
And because of that, it just ended.
Yep.
Yeah, we ended up streaming that. That was cool. And now today we have a new match. We actually have 2 familiar faces, obviously, because they were in Swiss and they did pretty well. We actually have 2 decks that we've actually seen, but I think it's going to be an interesting matchup for what it is. It's red Sanji versus green purple Luffy.
Yeah, and real quick, in case you guys are curious, we've got 12 different leaders in our top 32 today. We got 6 of the green Zoro, 6 of the green purple Luffy, 5 copies of blue purple Luffy, 4 copies of Bonnie, 3 copies of Silver's Rayleigh, 2 copies of Teach, which Teach was our undefeated throughout the weekend, or for the Swiss part. We also have then 1 Sanji, which we see here, a Smoker, a Katakuri, the purple one, a green and yellow Trafalgar Law, a Kalgara, and an Enel.
Oh, yeah, hey, we really didn't get the Enel.
Yeah, we didn't. What?
We really didn't get the Enel?
Nah.
We had an Enel, you didn't tell me?
Nah.
So we're going to get that for top 16.
Nah.
I don't care. I'm using my power in it.
I have enough people complaining about watching NL games, and I'm like, nah. If they get to top 16, people in chat right now. If you're in chat right now, you don't like NL, let me know. validate me, please.
We do not have an L today. We're going to take a look at this match, which they're going to go ahead and start out right now.
Yeah. All right.
Which, by the way, you can maybe put that in the chat. Maybe
what? Put what?
The leaders, and then you can.
Yeah. No, chat doesn't like doing that. We're here. We got turn 1. We've got green purple Luffy going first here. We also do know our Sanji player was the highest curve. I also don't think there are very few, if any, X1 green purple Luffys. Even though it's like the most popular leader based on our top 32, not many of them went X1. So which I thought surprising.
How many do you have? Like what? 5, 6?
6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little surprising. I feel like when you lean towards a consistent deck that's like easy to use and you know what the strengths and weaknesses are pretty easily, and everybody kind of knows what it is and what to expect. It's gonna be pretty popular, and it's gonna end up a good chunk when it is a good and consistent deck.
Yep, and we just play out the 2-drop Sanji. You decide not to attack with it this turn, and nothing on 3 Dawn from our green purple Luffy, so we're going to 4 Dawn here. We are going to play out the 3-drop Sanji here, and we can give it Rush as well. We're going to use the effect here of our 2-drop Sanji. We're going to take a card from our life and then go attach it there, and then we're going to go be able to attack 7k and also 6k with our other Sanji.
Yeah. There's 3 different Sanjis on the board.
We go 6k with our other Sanji.
This is a really good start, right?
Yeah, a lot of Sanjis as mentioned. 3 different ones.
3 different Sanjis. We're gonna go in pretty hard. This last Sanji is gonna swing pretty hard as well. We're actually taking this one. Going down to 2. This is what, 9? It's the boost plus the 2.
Seven, it's just 7. Yeah.
Sorry.
If you were playing like Silver's Rayleigh.
Yeah, like, maybe that's probably what I was thinking.
Yeah. But already down to 2, and so this isn't as big of an issue though for green purple Luffy. A lot of people are playing the Thunder Bagua, which we did see there, which can help us get that ramp as well. So that is kind of helpful.
Yeah, I always liked it in blue purple Luffy, but it's interesting to see it here. Get the early ramp, a little bit of protection.
Also, ironically, real quick, our green purple Luffy player, they have the Sanji Dawn.
Yeah, they do.
The from PRBO2.
That's really funny. Very, I mean, it's kind of cool, Dawn.
It is really cool, Dawn, yeah.
All right, swinging at the other Sanji, preventing the draw out of attacks. But we're going to go ahead and play another Nami. Look at the top 5. See what we can get.
Yeah, we could attach Dawn to the first Nami and have it, pressure the 3-drop Sanji as well if we so desire.
Got the Luffy Taro. Probably going to be played next turn. We will be starting. We will see how that goes. 3 Dawn left. We're gonna go ahead and attach to one of the Namis that we. I think this is the wrong Nami play, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. And
just to know.
letting him do that, right? Technically, you can feel like, well,
Technically,
yeah.
yes, you can.
But
You can be like, no, that's not the right one, but you can't swing with it.
all right, and 2-1 to save it, and we're gonna pass from there.
All right. Well, not too bad for both sides. You know, we get the extra ramp. We got the Sanji and Pudding on green, purple. Luffy's side, we're a 6K leader. We got the Luffy Taro for next turn. And now we got to figure out what we want to do as Red Sanji.
Yeah, we have a couple options. I do see there could be a mole pistol coming down, and that's going to be what happens. So we're going to spend 4. We're going to get rid of the Sanji Pudding. Like, that card is such a good card for them. We want that removed as soon as possible. We're going to go 6 with leader here. That's going to be, a Gum Gum Jet Gatling to get out, and then 7 going down to 1 life already for green purple Luffy, and pass him back.
All right. Pretty simple. Got rid of or at least one of the key pieces here. We're down to 1. Little cautious, especially with such an aggressive deck so far. We might be able to play another Sanji and Pudding off of this Luffy Taro. I think that was the plan anyway. And we do. Go ahead and get the draw. Use the leader effect. Minus. Get the 2 back. Get the extra 1 back.
Yeah, and this is a best of 3 here. So this will, it's not just best of 1. So whoever wins this will need to win 1 more as well to get to top 16.
That is best of 3. That is. I think we did the sequencing wrong, where we took a rested Dawn and made it active instead of taking from the deck and making it active. So.
All right, judge is correcting that. We're going to get rid of the 3-drop Sanji. That is going to get us a card draw here. You're going to play the 1-drop when you're at sea. You fight pirates. Looking top 3 for a Straw Hat card. Technically also Heart Pirates and a Kids Pirates, but yeah, only really Straw Hats in this deck.
Yeah, this was pretty good card when the starter decks came out. A Luffy Kid and Killer, or not Killer, the other.
Yeah. But this
has a good home here.
Kind of intimidating, right? At the same time, like, you can just super pressure them. I think that the part of the issue with Sanji is that, like, you can get some early pressure, but you just don't really have any, like, mid-game to late-game threats all the time. And, like, you aren't really great at defending your board either.
Which is unfortunate, but, you know, we'll see how it turns out. You know, being on 1 life, though, that's kind of the biggest concern for me. With an okay size hand. I think he has like 5 or 6. Still a 6K leader, so a Red Sanji leader is going to have to try just a little harder.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use the new Kobe. So this is going to net us a card draw, which is pretty nice. We're going to go 7 into 6 here. And it's going to be another Thunderbog way to get up to, get a Dawn back. And then we're going to go 7 to 6. And we do have the 2K that we added earlier.
All right, not too bad. Not super impactful, but we did what we could as Red Sanji. We're going to swing with the Luffy Taro. Get rid of the Kobe pretty easily. I think we're not too worried about that because we do want to take a couple cards out of our life. See what we have, most likely.
All right, we're going to play another Sanji Pudding. This is our 3rd copy of the card. We've seen pretty much every copy of it and been able to play it, which is really nice. So being able to now get 2 more back. Like, we essentially played this for 1 Dawn, which is absurd.
This is exactly what you want. You know, as a green purple Luffy player, you really need these 2. We got the Merry-Go. Looks like you might be playing that just to get the draw, but actually looks like we're tapping 4 for Zoro. Look at the top 5. Get into the Straw Hat. Continue the train as we go. Yeah, and I think this is pretty much why you play the deck, right? Like, there's so many Straw Hat targets. There's so much draw and cycle. These bodies are not small, you know, both in size as well as power. So
Yeah,
This
we
is
get
it's
the
getting a
Gum
little
Gum
harder.
Giant. Yeah, Zoro can only find purple Straw Hats, but there's so many good purple Straw Hat cards that we don't mind
Oh,
that restriction.
only a giant, huh?
Only a giant, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We saw an Usohachi potentially, like, most it'd be really rare for the Zoro to miss. Right, back in 7, so going down to 3. We're playing the merry-go. We're gonna pass from there.
Yeah, looks about right.
Yeah, and since we do have less than or equal Dawn, we can give the +2 cost to looks like the Luffy Taro. All right, we're going to be at the full 10 Dawn there, so we'll see from there.
And
we
we're tapping
got 8. Okay, we got the Silver's Rayleigh here, so this will be able to give -3 to probably the Zoro, and then the -2 to the Pudding, and then we do get rid of it.
Yeah, then we're gonna swing into the Pudding.
5 to 5. Make him give us a card here.
We can't give it Rush, unfortunately.
No, yeah, because it does have an on play, but this is actually looks like a really weird number because I don't know if they can easily save this right now.
I mean, they do have a giant and a bunch of other cards in hand, but I felt like they're gonna over counter here. I wonder what the other 2 Dawn is used for. Looks like he has an Igloo in hand. Looks like we did counter out of it.
Yeah, using the Gum Gum Giant there. So again, a little expensive to do so. We lost 2 Dawn, but we didn't lose a card in hand either. Still a 5K because Silver's Rayleigh is until the start of the next turn. So honestly, like being able to get rid of an attack next turn and get a giant out of hand, this is pretty good trade. I feel like.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, definitely had an over counter there. We got rid of a card that we didn't need to. Got 2 fresh cards, so it's not the end of the world for Luffy. Again, we're still at 1. I don't think there's going to be too many ways to get rid of the silvers as well, so it's just going to be another attacker that they have to worry about.
Yep.
Really just trying to think. And from his hand, we got a Sanji, another Marigo. I think we have another giant in hand too. We do have a Rush Luffy, which I think that's one of the things he's thinking about. It's like, do I want to use his Rush Luffy right now? But it might be a little risky. I mean, you have the attacks for it.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little risky still. And you have 8 Dom to use. So you have like the numbers for it because you get 2 back. Still be able to use leader effects. Well, 4 back actually. Yeah, I think you have the numbers for it. I think that's actually what he's thinking about. But he has a like Red Sanji does have a decent size hand. And the weird part of that is that like we don't have anything to swing with on board.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like the only option. I wouldn't say only option, but I think if I was green purple Luffy here, I need to test the waters.
Sure.
Like let's swing with the 5. Let's swing with the 7. Let's swing with the 6. That kind of thing, and see how many cards they're willing to either take or remove from their hand through counter power. And if the answer is that I'm not getting him down to 1 by the time I have 2 or 3 more attacks, then I'm probably not going to do this.
Yeah, I think
we wouldn't say switch 7 first.
Yeah, I don't think we have to. Yeah, we don't have to pressure for game. We do want to just get the Luffy on the board for right now for make it easy next turn. But I think if we can find a way to pressure to win on the next turn while staying alive, green purple Luffy, has a deceptively large amount of counter in their deck sometimes just with giant people playing Bagua and everything else. We're playing against red as well, so they don't have that much. I don't think outside of unblockable, they can't get as big numbers. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean the Igloo comes down, reducing the leader. We haven't used the leader effect yet.
No, we did. We did
because of the Luffy.
Yeah, so it's plus 1,000 for the turn, but now it's minus 2,000 on top of that. So it's a net minus 1.
I thought Igloo was 1,000. That's why.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you give something plus 3, and then for the battle, and something minus 2 for the turn.
Mm-hmm. And just gonna get out of this one. There's a 5/5. Vanilla coming out of the hand. This is gonna be 6, I believe. Asking for a 2K. Still have Luffy Taro as well as Rush Luffy. We are gonna swing with Rush Luffy here. Gonna take that one immediately. Same thing with Luffy Taro. And we're gonna go ahead and protect our Rush Luffy.
Yeah, with all the Dawn that we have open, right?
A little scary.
Little scary. I've seen this point with green purple Luffy so often. I'm like, well, they went wide on board. They have Dawn open. What do I do here? What is my answer? Especially as red. Red doesn't have really options to interact with this really easily. You don't have as much defensive cards either. Like the 10-layer Igloo is nice to like guarantee we don't lose this turn.
Just use Electric Luna.
Yeah, I just don't. Yeah, can we borrow Luna from your hand? Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll pay you back.
Sure. Yeah, I mean this one's just tough.
Yeah, and I think it might just be like if we have 10 Dawn with a 5 and 8, it'd be I think 11 and 12 are numbers. So not unpossible, but doesn't feel great because with just double giant we get out of a 12.
Yeah, or Bagua Giant. Which giant can get into another giant.
Yeah. Oh, but we do have the Frankie here. This is actually a really cool tech card that I've been seeing a lot of people play as well. Especially in this deck, it's really, really nice. So Frankie says, your turn once per turn, when your opponent activates an event card, you get to give all your characters plus 2k power for this turn. So what you can do with it is that one, you can give it rush with the with your leader effect. We're gonna go, it looks like 8k. And this 8k is actually really, really smart because if they Gum Giant, then they upgrade the Silver's Rayleigh to a 10k, and they're still tied 10 to 10. So
that's pretty cool. But it isn't actually that.
It is a dead man's game here. So now you're going to and then 2k because everything on the board now has a plus 2k. Yeah. You might have to use some dice there, but yeah. There's the plus 2k. So Frankie's at a 6k, leader's still at a 5k, and we should have 6 Dawn left. So 5 and 6 with 6 is 17. So it has to be like an 8-9. And unfortunately, it is, at least unfortunately for a Sanji player, it is a once per turn. So you can go 8k here. All taking it. And then big 9. And we got the giant. Yeah.
Cool. Game
Sounds
2.
Good. Game 2. But yeah, honestly, that Frankie tech was really nice. It almost got him there. I'm not going to lie. So it's a great card. Being able to use that to, especially since you can give it rush itself, it becomes a kind of a 4-drop 6k rush card without really that much aggression. And then actually, the 2k on the Silver's Rayleigh as well. I think it's a really, really good tech for a matchup like this one.
Yeah, I believe that the trade-off of using 4 Dawn, like instead of just giving it, is a body and an attack. So technically, that would be at least 2 more cards instead. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty good. This one was interesting in the way of the momentum that Luffy kind of created itself.
Yeah.
Like after the second Sanji pudding.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where it got a little out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a deck that's really consistent, but I still think, like, after 2 Sanji puddings, especially Luffy Taro into Sanji pudding, I can kind of say to myself, all right, they got a, above average hand. They saw a lot. When that happens, it's going to be tough for me as a Sanji player to interact with that. But I don't feel like that matchup was impossible. Like, we had that early aggression that was really nice. We were able to push a lot of damage too, and because of that, it gave us a lot of opportunity for that. I think the only thing is that maybe we could have like played around the Thunder Bagua a little bit, or maybe made some like different attack numbers to make it difficult for them to, tempting for them to counter out early. But
right,
You know, that's, I mean, when you know those cards exist in your opponent's deck,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that you can play around since these are open deck lists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice to know, and be aware of some of the tech pieces. But I think Rezhanji did a pretty good job as
Yeah.
far as like the early game, and just like you were saying, like sure the Nabargo gave that extra, but we drew really well as Luffy to get to the point of the mid game, and we'll see. We'll have to see if that happens again. There's just so many searchers and so many consistent pieces that allow that to happen.
All right, we're back already. Game 2. We're going to go second again for PRB Sanji. We have the Going Merry turn 1, and we're going to pass from there. We're going to look at the top 2, or sorry, 2 Dawn, and we're going to look at top 5 for a Punk Hazard card. Looks like we're going to find out the Chopper there. Pretty good blocker for us as well. Becomes a 6K blocker in this deck.
Not too bad. All right, we're going to give ourselves our own searcher. Look at the top 5 through Nami. See what we can grab. Some interesting targets, some 2Ks there. There we go. Just checking our hand and see what we actually do need. Looks like we're going to go ahead with the Sanji. One of the 2Ks there. There's a bunch of them there.
Yeah, there's a bunch. Again, we have so many, like, not only the purple Straw Hat 2Ks, but they're good, right? We've got a potential blocker. We've got, arresting a blocker kind of ability. I don't think Sanji's really playing any blocker in their deck outside of Chopper, but that is kind of relevant. And for 4, I think if we have the Kobe would be a good play here. So counter out of that attack, we got the Kobe out. We are able to give it the rush, give it the draw, and get rid of the Nami there, hitting them down from 4 to 3, and then we do get the trigger of when you're at sea, you fight pirates. Looking top 3 for a Straw Hats, getting the Luffy Taro. Oh, devastating to see that potentially hit the board in the next 2 turns.
Yeah, it's outside of the Sanji pudding. It's becoming a little bit of deja vu. But this is why people play the deck, though. You're able to do this pretty much over and over.
But seeing this Kobe on curve, I think, is really, really strong for us. Also, we are not seeing a Sanji pudding on curve. It could be something that they're waiting for the play off the Luffy Taro for it. But the fact that Kobe is probably going to stay, it's going to be like another card draw. You don't mind defending this when you know that the drawing is going to continue to happen here. And we're going to go 6K into the Kobe. And we are going to play the 2K Chopper to get out of it. So draw for turn. We've got a 6 Dawn here for our Sanji, and I think we're going to get a good amount of aggression here too if we want to. Since again, we do have, I think we've got 6 cards in hand, so maybe 1 too many for the Kobe draw. But there is like a big chance here. We're going to play Law for 6 here. Going to give it Rush. No, we do have the 6. Okay, we do get to draw 1. All right, we're going to draw 1 from Sanji here. Or sorry, attack with Sanji here, and then we're going to go 7K. Going down to 1 life very quickly. Oh, but there is the Nami. A little bit punished with the sequencing, I suppose. They didn't counter out any of these, but Kobe can get rid of this 2-drop Sanji if it survives.
Yeah. I don't know. Not too bad. This law is going to be a little bit of a threat throughout, and as long as we keep drawing without actually touching our life, I think we're going to be in a pretty good position this game.
Yeah, and so far, I think, we're doing great. We do also see in hand, like there's the 2-drop Sanji, which, again, for 2 Dom, becoming a 7K rush attack is kind of absurd. Yeah. Kind of unheard of in this game right now outside of this deck. So that can offer a lot of pressure when they're not expecting it. Being down to 1's a little bit scary. But I think we're going to be able to play the Luffy Taro this turn. So I'm going to play out the Luffy Taro for 7. Going to get the Dawn minus. Use the effect to play out a 5 or less. So we're going to play out the Sanji Pudding to get the draw 1. The Dawn -2 off the leader effect, getting 2 Dawn back active, and then 1 Dawn off the effect of the Sanji Pudding. So 6K leader, 3 Dawn open. A lot of pressure very quickly.
Yeah, like I said, deja vu. It's pretty much the same board outside of the the Nami, but I mean, we're really just trying to get to the point where we feel comfortable being at 1 life as well. We had the open dawn. We saw the Thunder Bagua as well. So again, just trying to get the defense here, and then after we do, we're gonna start taking care of this 5 life.
Yeah, we're going to 2K out of the 6K Zoro. And again, I don't mind defending Kobe because it's going to continue drawing me cards too. And
Yeah.
it's fine just to,
Evens out.
yeah, spend some cards to defend it.
It's a good attacker, draws you cards. You know, it doesn't really matter too much. But we're gonna go ahead and go 7 here.
Yeah.
Looks like a 2K will be needed.
Yeah, 2K, 1K still very good here. And then that's going to get the draw. And, you know, you kind of helped them out, right? You gave them less cards in hand, so thank you. I can now draw off the Kobe once again. And
Yeah.
as scary as this board is, I think we just need to try to push for game right now.
Yeah, you just go face. Like, you go face 100% here
Ooh.
because...
This
yeah, this is bad.
this Frankie's really good here.
Oh,
So
this is bad.
being able to play this out, give it rush, and then be like, well, I can just, if you play any events, I get to give that bonus to my entire board, and that is pretty nasty. So playing the Frankie out here for 4, going to be able to give it the rush ability off our leader, and now we're going to go, I think, a little bit crazy. So we're going to go 8 to lead, give the minus to the Zoro.
All right, this get a little scary for us. He wants to have him use the Thunder Braga. Go ahead, man. Use what you need. And I already see. Yeah, some. Let me just put these other counter cards in front of my hand instead of the event cards. Yeah, looks looking like the Frankie really is trying to prevent that. I mean, like, you can use it for the last attack maybe and prevent all these other characters getting the boost.
Yeah, but this is pretty nasty. So we've got a 6K going into leader, assumedly.
All right, still have a leader attack. We still have Frankie as well. We have one open. I don't think we're going to be using it.
Yeah, because we don't even like mind if. Oh man, yeah. Look at this. Look at this. They're like, I really do not want to activate an event here because it just gives you just so many more attacks now going in. Also, like the Virgo can now pressure the Zoro because it becomes a 4K.
Yep.
Yeah, these are really, really good numbers.
I mean, not to mention, that Frankie's probably going to, stay there.
Yeah.
So, we're at 5 life if we're defending our characters, which we probably will, especially with the pretty decent hand size that we have now. He's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a problem.
Yeah, so gives the +2. We're going to have Virgo attack 4 to 4 on the Zorojuro here. We are going to get rid of it. Oh, this is huge.
That's really good.
We can go 6K with our Sanji here.
To the leader.
I can't do it. And then 6K with Frankie, get a 2K out of hand, but, unbeknownst to him, that card had no
Very
counter.
close. Yeah, that
3.
was very close.
So way different pace for this game.
Yeah.
A lot more.
Kind of saw what we needed to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 3 attacks here. Possibly more with the Luffy, but that's just not going to happen. You're not going to get the max advantage at 0 life. We're also at 5 life.
Yeah, 5 life on the other side.
I mean, this might be a scoop up if I was him.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go to the 3rd game so that way
We have time for it. Yeah.
time for it, and I have a good fresh start. Because it'll feel bad trying to get through this and then, whittling it out.
Side event 1, plot 1. That is time to round. Now 5 minutes overtime. All right, so yeah, we've got 8 Dawn right now. And yeah, just really think about it.
I would scoop.
Yeah.
Sorry. I would just scoop. Just because this is just not a winnable position.
They can claw it back, right? So I don't think it's very uphill.
You can try. I mean, you're in top 32. You can definitely try. We have plenty of time.
Right, we're going 7K. I'm not exactly sure where, but into the Kobe. Yeah, Kobe, it's done its job. It's done a lot of work here.
Yeah.
We're going to play this 6-drop Luffy. Dawn -2, get 2 back active, and then get 1 back active here.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 1K on the leader.
Every time the 6-drop Luffy comes down, I feel like he's yelling at me.
He is.
It's like, I'm going to attack. 6K coming into the Frankie.
Yeah, I think Frank is going to take one for the team, too.
Mm-hmm. Don't need very many attacks, especially when your leader gives rush as well.
Mm-hmm.
Just in the blender. I don't blame him though. Just swing. I just don't know what the plan is after this though.
Yeah. We're just going to 7 into 7, not use the effect, get a Sanji out of hand. And then we're going to go big 10. Honestly, even if it takes 4 1Ks, I think you get out of it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, you save this.
Yeah, you save this and you just go for game.
You kind of need them.
Yeah, it feels bad, but I think it's the play.
I mean, you don't really need your hand if you're.
Oh, wait. Is this? No, this is just 10. Yeah, so 4 1K gets out of it.
Just entire hand.
Yeah, 4 1Ks. Yeah. I mean, they could use Electrical Luna to quote unquote punish you, but then you just put 10 on Sanji, right? So
yeah. You just go for it.
Best top deck is probably 2-drop Sanji, if any. But now we just get really good numbers. So we're gonna go. Looks like 10 to leader here.
Yep, and then put the rest on leader.
Yeah, honestly, I would have just hit them with like an 8 or something because it was clear to me that they were running out of cards to use. We're gonna use a giant here. Yeah, 10 might be a little bit big here, but we're still gonna get some pressure.
Did you tap the down for it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
And then.
Oh, so that means he has a Bagua.
Yeah. And then we've got 7 on 5, so 12 to 6.
Just put it on me, man.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, you just go for it, man.
Yeah, I think
you're fine.
you just go. They lose so much Dawn from it too.
Yeah,
they're not going to be able to go for game really. Like.
Yeah, they're going to give you 3 cards. Yeah, you just go for it, man.
Yeah. Again, you're at 5 life. Like it's.
Yeah, don't overthink it. You got it. You got another game to do.
Again, 0 life, 2 Dawn open for green purple Luffy, 6K leader. So.
He would need a Bagua and 3 cards to counter out. That's pretty much what he's thinking of.
Yeah, it could be another giant too, but.
Yeah. And it is.
All right, another giant discarding Luffy Taro.
Oh, that's not good.
So we're at 10 to 12. Draw 2.
Ooh, that's not good either.
Ooh, yeah, and that's Dead Man's game. Yeah, gets out of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Pass return. All right.
Probably.
We're at very few Dawn though. We're at 5. We do kind of need to play a block. If we got a Sanji blocker, that could make a big difference. But again, I think this is still the play because you are they're just so low on their Dawn now, and best case they can get 5 attacks this turn. You have 5 life, so you can't really lose here.
Yeah. Shout out to Jason because I was ready to scoop, but my man had a lot of event cards.
Yeah, I mean, like there's like this weird thing. Like you were.
I just don't know where you go from here.
I really don't either, to be honest. Like you can get a lot of counter, I suppose. You need to be able to set up a blocker and be able to get out of like a 15K, and you're likely going to stay at like a 5K leader too, right?
There's a world. This is why M1 Piece is the way that it is. That you kind of whittle down the life,
Mhm.
and as you do defend yourself, as we do get counter power and get more and more of these event cards, we can defend for at least a couple more turns
Mhm.
if it gets to that point.
All right, Sanji's pretty big, but then
You don't have the down for it, right?
you I mean, you can play it for 3,
Oh
and then
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah.
leave.
You're right,
You
you're
can
right.
have what, technically 3 Dawn left open for defense.
Yeah.
That's all of your Dawn.
Yeah, but,
It's
yeah.
not all your Dawn. It's a good amount of your Dawn.
I mean, we do have deck lists. I don't think there's anything, if he knows and remembers
Yeah.
that there's anything that gets around blockers, but I'm just trying to
This
figure
Sanji
it
I think
out.
is going to help you too. It's just, again,
Did we use leader effect yet?
we've not used Leader's Effect
Okay,
yet. No.
we'll just play Sanji out. Oh.
Ask him
Okay.
for cards and trash
Okay, I was
too.
about to say, I was like, he passed. Yeah, you play the Sanji out, use leader effect, get 3 back. Have it open for your event cards, and let's go from there. Because the blocker is going to make a big difference because we don't have a board, right?
Yeah, I think the 6-drop Sanji is going to be a big help because
Yeah.
without it, it was going to be, I think,
Yeah.
pretty tough. You had to find it on this one because you ran out of Dawn after this, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Still trying to do it. I mean, you got the math for it. You got it there.
Yeah.
You may as well go for it. But it looks like we're tapping 3. No, 2.
2
Yeah,
for
2.
another Search Nami. I mean,
I think he's just. I mean, we got the 2K as for Sanji.
yeah.
And we may as well just continue to do that. I think it was better to have a blocker though. Sure, we have a giant now, but I don't know. It's gonna buy us a turn though.
Yeah, we're going to Dawn -2 to keep 2 active
Mm-hmm.
and get 1 back. We can play the blocker.
Can still play the blocker. We have a giant up as well. We're really trying to it's like squeezing the toothpaste out of a like a toothpaste bottle
Yeah.
that is running out. But we're making it work.
All right. Potential trigger. Gives it just that minus for the turn. I would have kept that.
You would've kept that
I would have
for the
kept that
Sanji,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
Like has a Sanji, but I guess we're just passing.
All right. So, I mean, if this happens, like, my opponent has done the math, right? That they can survive this turn.
Yeah. And they are. They will. I think it's best to play a body out if you can.
Yeah,
Like
I think
a decent body though. Something that actually another law, basically.
no, but it just means like you're just so close to winning, you have to get the numbers to get there, and you just can't. I think you just have to keep attacking, which I know.
You can, but you need another body. I don't think you can do it without another body. Like you can keep swinging. I don't know. I mean, I feel like we went through that whole process to do the Dawn, and we deliberately passed without putting out a Sanji.
Yeah,
know?
I feel like last turn there was I think putting 3 Dawn in the law was the mistake. I think we should have just gone 8. It was pretty clear that my opponent had like no, counter cards in hand if they had a 2K, so they would have overcommitted on 1 earlier.
Yeah.
And then you could go bigger on your last attack.
Yeah.
Because that would get them in a way rougher situation here.
Yeah, I mean we're really, like I said, we're squeezing the toothpaste out of the bottle because we're really trying.
I mean, yeah, we can just go 15 again. The other thing is that if we feel like we can kind of force more cards out of their hand, yeah, we're just gonna go 15. So they are at 6. We're gonna go to 10 with the Bagua.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 to 15.
We already know we're gonna go to 14. So
We're gonna spend 1 for the giant, discarding this one to go to 14 to draw 2. Hopefully they draw a 2K or another 1K. Okay, they do get a 2K with the Usohachi.
Yep.
'Cause they could have just used I don't know what the other card in hand
The
was.
Dead Man's.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
that goes to that goes to trash.
You could have used Desman's to get out of it,
get out of it, yeah.
guaranteed. Yeah.
It was a Nami, and he drew the merry-go-round this turn.
Yeah, unfortunately, like that, the trigger for the mole pistol would have been way better for this turn. It did technically get out of the 7k attack, but
Yeah.
we're gonna take this one. No trigger. We're gonna go 8.
We're thinking about using this Luffy here.
Yeah, gonna take that as well. No trigger.
And then we use this to restand. Oops.
Okay, 10. Getting 1 back there.
Mm-hmm.
1 on 2. Welcome to round 1. You have 30 minutes. If you need a judge, raise your hand, yell for a judge. Please.
All right, if this is mole pistol,
It might.
we
This might.
we can
might
get
be-
there.
Yeah.
And the other thing, so we have 10 and then a 5 and 11, or 10, 6, 10. Taking this one. Another 10. We've got 2K, 2K, 1K, 1K.
And then minus
Minus 2 there to get the plus 1K there, and that's
7.
7K, and just 1 and 1, so we can't get out of it. And
That's
green
crazy.
purple Luffy finds it from the edge and takes it 2-0.
Don't know how he did that.
That was
That was some top
super
32.
tight.
That was some Top Cup gameplay right there.
Yeah, I think
Good on Jason, because I was ready to give up.
you
I'll
had
call
given
myself
up.
out.
You-
Yeah, I was. I'm ready to scoop. No, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got the pieces.
Yeah.
We got the pieces. We got everything that we needed as far as searching for the right event cards.
Mm-hmm.
We were good on defense. We had the bodies to continue to go on the board.
Mm-hmm.
The 6-drop Luffy was pretty key there. You know, I think we wouldn't be able to do that without the 6-drop Luffy, of course.
Yeah, that helped a lot too. I just,
But that's what I was saying before. I was
Yeah.
like, this is just one piece, man. Like, if you're able to stay at 0, be able to defend yourself, and whittle down your opponent through their 5 life, you're good. And that's exactly what happened.
yeah. I mean,
So-
we mentioned it too. We were so close to just losing.
Yeah.
If there wasn't a dawn or a counter card in life,
Yeah.
that last moment we could have lost there.
It was that 2K. We really got there. We got
narrowly
there.
got there, and then yeah, I think the only thing that I really saw was that the Trafalgar Law. I think attacking 10 on that first one was a mistake, because then it could have been.
Do you think like 9 was better, or just go 8?
8, 100%.
Just go 8, make them use the event card, and then
Yeah, and then
just
you
go
go
for the other.
9 on 5, so 14 to 6, and they'd have to 14 on 6. It means that they'd have to do 2 4Ks and another one. So, which I think was slightly better than what they ended up getting. But
Yeah.
I'd have to go back to see if there was a chance. I don't think there was anything that clearly, like Sanji
Was like, you
could
should
have
have done
done
differently.
to get there. Yeah, but I mean, we could have, I guess, fought for board a little bit more with Trafalgar Law, but
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It's just hard to say. I mean, like, I think we just got there, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it was just one of those things of like, he was very determined to continue this game and to find the pieces, and he did.
yeah, I mean,
And it got
we see the defensive
little-
prowess of like 6K leaders with Gundam Giant, right?
That too.
Thunderbogwa being a newer add to the deck, right, has really helped not only have like Dawn later, but
I mean,
also
he got out of 2 15K wins.
I know, right?
So, like,
Yeah.
if you did that, you deserve it.
With like 4 cards in hand,
Yeah,
right?
you
Like,
deserve-
for
bro,
sure.
you deserve it. You got this. You got it.
Yeah.
So
I think the only other thing is that I think that I'm pretty sure like the other card in hand was like a 1K, and if they didn't get like another what was at the end, 15, so they needed to get, they had 2 cards to try to find a 1K or something.
yeah,
They ended up finding a 2K, but I'm like, why did you get rid of the Dead Man's Game? Like, I would
Yeah.
never. I'm like, I don't care. Like, Dead Man's Game, pay the extra 1. That's their last attack for the turn. I don't think Dead Man's Game would have done anything.
no.
So, and
I think the other part of it was like, there was like in this universe, this dimension, like there was just the right amount of counter on both ends, or the wrong amount of counter on his end, and the right amount of counter on his.
yeah.
Right? Because like the 2K that we got out of life, that was like super saving, and then we had enough event cards through all the searches.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, for that last attack, if you had a 2K, it would have been fine.
Yeah, but I mean, when you get to, I mean, I'm pretty sure they started going through their deck a second time, right? There's so many Nami searches, so many draws and stuff that.
Oh yeah.
It was.
I mean, that was one of the first things we talked about when we first started this match. It was like there's so many Starhawk targets and so many searches for it. Just so consistent.
Yeah. So, well, we're gonna see what we have for our next round. That was top 32. You have a top 16. There's still a couple games being played. There's about 11 minutes left in the regulation time for Top Cut as it is. So you guys can, we'll keep you guys updated with that. We'll have a bracket for you guys, and we'll fill that out as we get it too. But yeah, when we started the day today, we did have a breakdown of 6 copies of Zoro, 6 copies of Green Purple Luffy, 5 copies of Blue Purple Luffy, 4 Bonnies, 3 Silvers, 2 copies of Teach, 1 Sanji, 1 Smoker, 1 Purple Cat, 1 Green Yellow Law, 1 Kalgara, and 1 Enel. So
did Enel win?
We'll see. If they did, we'll put it on there. We did ask chat. It was as split as I.
No,
either people.
There was like 2 people who didn't want it. Everybody else wanted it.
You're looking at only one chat.
That's all that matters.
Okay.
That's
It was as
bias for me
divisive
to,
as I thought.
There's enough
100%.
bias for me to say that.
If it gets in the top 16, we'll get it. I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm just saying starting of the day, I want the PRV Sanji. I think that was still the right pick.
And this is you witnessed tragedy.
Sure, but that's
Put him on stream for him to get 2-0'd.
yeah.
That's unfortunate. If it was an L, easy sweep.
Easy sweep. Dang. Dang.
Yeah, I
So-
think we have a lot of good decks. We have a lot of good decks to see. I think yeah, maybe we gotta see how our law player's doing as well.
Yeah, Law, Purple Katakuri as well. Those
Yeah.
all of those are easy picks if they end up in the top 16.
Yeah,
So
sure.
we'll do that. We'll be back for top 16 pretty soon, and we'll get that with you guys. We'll have a bracket updated too with it, and
Yeah, we'll
press
see
the button.
about that. We'll
Press
see
the button.
about that. We'll see about that.
All right.
We'll see you guys.
Be right
in a
back.
second. Welcome back. We are here again in San Diego for the One Piece Regional, the last of the POP2, the second day after Swiss yesterday, now in top 16.
Yes.
Hopefully that works.
After our
That makes
first top
sense.
32 match, which we saw. And
Yeah, we
had.
did. We did.
We had Green Purple Luffy versus Sanji. Green Purple Luffy taking a close 2 games off Sanji there. So going to be in that top 16 battling it out. But what do we got for our match this time, Brian?
We do have, again, some familiar faces. One of them is being Justin, the other one being John. We have the green, yellow Law, the one that we saw on stream later into the day, and had a pretty dang good victory. And then now we have a blue purple Luffy, a very well-known deck. Not too surprising to see it in the top 16. We have what, 5 or 6 of them?
I
Or 4?
believe 4 or 5. 4 or 5.
I think it was actually 4.
I know 2 lost. 2 lost for sure. Yeah, we've got 5. We have maximum 3 copies left in the rotation here. We got at least 1 though.
Yeah, that's
with
something.
John. And again, Demon of the format in OP11 got a bit of a hit on the restriction list with no Charlotte Linland, Katakuri. People thought it was dead. I thought it was dead. People were like, nah, we got Giant, we got Draw 2, we can't be bad. And
Still a very good deck. And we with the Rosinante package as well, still alive and kicking. I think we're doing pretty good. So these guys are just chopping it up, happy that they're in top 16 with their favorite decks, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and let them go. We're going to take a look at the bracket after this, just to see where everybody is, and as well as just, give a little bit of update, because I know you guys probably want to know about that.
Yep. And of the 2 of them, I believe, I'll double check, John is higher, or sorry, John is the lower seed, I believe. I'll have to double check, because I think, you definitely kind of want to take first away from Law, because they can play Cavendish and really mess up a lot of your things. So got the double Luffy here. We got another top 5 search here.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. So, hold on a second. 2 double searchers, or 2 searchers? I feel like that's a double negative to say double 2 double searchers.
The double.
But we did grab a couple things. I think this is a beige.
Yeah, it's the 1-drop beige. This one's actually pretty important because it lets you set up the top card of your life, and then it's the card you bounce back to your hand. So really helpful in those situations. There we got the gear 2 here, getting us to 4 Dawn, and then we're back to Justin at 4.
What is that? What is that art? Where's that from?
Which one? The gear 2?
Yeah, the gear 2.
Yeah, that's the manga art from the set itself.
Whoa.
So really, really nice. It's
How
something
did I miss this one?
I know it's OP11. They started doing, I'd say, like these manga panel arts.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I didn't see this one.
Yeah, but also we've got the kind of ideal going second start from Justin, and spoilers. He did have a Cavendish already at the top of his life, so he had to go random. He would have still been rewarded for it, but we have this off the top there, and we are just going to go big 6 to 6 here. We already have the Cavendish out, and then if you have the Kyoshiro or beige, we go for it. We hit the God Thread, though. Both players having really good cards on the top of their life. Beige is going to be there, be able to get some protection on the Cavendish and pass it right back to our blue-purple Luffy.
Yeah, pretty good start. At least for our green-yellow Law player. We're going to see what we can do for our own turn on Luffy's turn. I think, if you have another God Thread, getting that Cavendish would be pretty good. But obviously the beige is going to create some problems.
Yeah, there's like some reasoning to say, I'm going to keep the God Thread, instead do it for this turn if I want to, and making sure just the wording for beige is kind of one of the more unique blocker effects. So if your supernova's type character other than beige would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may add it to your top of your life instead. We're going to take this 7k, and we're going to use the God Thread.
Exactly what's going to happen.
And we're going to put it at the top anyway. We don't even care now, because now we just get to play it off for free off the top and get that bonus effect.
Yeah, I think John was definitely aware of it when doing it, but we're going to take that ramp, get the removal so that way they don't get that extra Dawn and the attack. So it's worth it. Sure, you're going to get it back for free. I don't really care about that, but I'm going to take away the short-term benefits first, so that way I can continue to get to my long game.
Yeah. And the other thing here, too, is like we got to be careful. We don't want to just, give them the potential to to draw, like hit the Bogwa, right? I mean, they're already at 8, so they're going to be able to get the double draw effect next turn. We're going to get the Kyoshiro off the top there from the Perona. We're going to put 1 on Law. And use the effect. We're going to bounce back the Luffy, play the Cav. Unfortunately, only 1 Dawn we get back, but still pretty good. And, you know, if we want to, we can just go pretty tall with this. If we have another 5-drop we want to play out, we can as well. Like maybe even like a blocker Law would be pretty good here. Yeah, blocker Law would probably be our ideal target if we did have it.
Sure. Return maybe the 1 drop back to hand, or maybe the Perona Searcher.
All right, we're just gonna go 6 into leader here. We are gonna take it.
Oh wow.
Now I could have been wrong.
Yeah.
Might have been able to attach 6 Dawn to Luffy, and then Law effect to bounce it back, and you have Dawn rest to play the Cavendish and get like a slightly bigger attack. Might have been a slightly smaller play, but I think we're still. I mean, pressuring down to 1 is still really good.
Yeah. Well, now at the point where we can actually draw 2. And we're gonna grab this Nami. So always hard to tell that specific art. This is so crazy.
All right, we're going to start with a big 6 at leader here. We're going to 2K out with the X-Drake there. And then it is going to be the 9-drop Sanji. We get the manga Sanji, and then into the 5-drop Rosinante. So not necessarily the best hit, but we will be able to get the trash and draw 2. And go from there. Hopefully set up a new one future on. But yeah, both these players I know play a lot of their respective decks, right? We see a lot of the alt arts here. We see the manga Sanji, the alt art Rosinante. We've got like almost full alt arts from Trafalgar Law as well. Very passionate players.
Hey, that's what happens when the game provides you so many different options for your favorite cards. Why not?
And that Rosinante, pretty big here. Again, being able to have that extra Dawn open every turn, really, really nice. And I don't think, I mean, we have like some ways to remove it, but nothing super great.
Side event 2 on 1, 64-man pod.
We are at 8 right now, so we're going to play the the kid there. We're going to use the Cavendish to attack to mill out 2. We're going to get a 1K out of hand. So you have 2 Dawn left open. We're going to go 8K with the kid there. We're going to play the beige. Oh, we had it for Trafalgar Law off the top. Yeah.
Feels a little bad.
Oh, we got the restand though. Okay, it's kind of nice. We're going to be able to play this. We're going to play out the Law. We're going to restand the Cavendish. We're going to go another 6 and get 2 Dawn left open. And then we're going to put a Dawn underneath our kid here.
So many cool triggers.
Yeah, we're going to go 1 more 6.
Which is ideal.
Yeah.
Because now they have to use the Bakwa to get out of it.
And then we're going to play the Kyoshiro for 2. So we got 2 blockers. We've got a little bit of protection effects too. And, if they don't have a great way to get rid of this useless kid, that can be what can decide what this game looks like from the next little bit.
And it's funny that beige isn't even a yellow supernova. It's any supernova.
Yeah, it's any supernova. So even some old set 1 supernova cards still protected by it.
Yeah. Looking real good. The sequencing is on point for Justin. And looking pretty comfortable. Just deciding.
All right, looks like we get the Gum Gum Giant, and again, another of the manga page arts.
These guys are rich.
Yeah. He was. 6 cards in hand for Purple Luffy, 1 card left in life. And looks like it is going to be the Gum Gum. It's
Red
not
Rock.
giant. Red Rock. Thank you very much. You could have had me struggling for a bit, but
That would have been funny.
it would have been super funny for you. But yeah, Red Rock. Where most blue purple Luffy players are playing this one copy of that, maybe two. So being able to see it here to get that removal, a little bit unfortunate, but helpful for our blue purple Luffy player.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go 8 into Cav here. Yeah, 5 cards left in hand. Yeah, really thinking about that. I think the issue is that we have to use the 2K beige, and that has been so strong for us to be able to get our leader effects and such, and then we get 2 more Dawn left open. So we're at 10 Dawn right now.
Looking
So
better.
many mangas.
I know.
So many mangas. So we're gonna spend 1. We're gonna get the law back to hand here. We're gonna play the 8-drop kid once again.
No surprise.
Yeah, no surprise there. We're gonna attack
Into the Rosinante.
6 there. Yep.
Long play out.
We're going to attack with the law. We're gonna again attack into the Rosinante, knowing that this is kind of our card to keep us into the game here. We're gonna use the Gum Gum Giant.
A little excessive.
All right, you're gonna use the effect to bounce back, and then bounce back the law to play out the Luffy. Looking at the top 5 of our deck. Looks like we're gonna find another copy of beige here. We attach a Dawn to our to our kid as well.
Which is basically our leader.
Yeah, gonna use the attach it there. Use the effect to play nothing, and then I guess 7. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
No.
7 into Rosie. Ask for another 2K. Yeah, there's another 2K, and pass it back. All right, so
Back to where we started. Basically.
the first Red Rock is obnoxious.
What about the second? We only have 3 cards in hand too. I mean, this is gonna get a little bit better throughout time, but
real quick, what just happened? We just attacked, they passed, and then they drew, and they didn't get.
no, this is the top 5.
Oh, this is top 5. Okay, sorry, my bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my bad. It moved down. I'm at a miss.
There you
These
go.
white sleeves.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, they have 3 cards.
I saw 4 cards in hand. I heard the snap of 1 card adding.
Oh, I
like,
see. Yeah.
Where are we at? So yeah, looking at the top 5 off leader effect, because we do have the 8 Dawn. I saw we gianted. We went down to 2. But yeah.
Yeah, we're still 8. Really just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, having 2 blockers here is so demoralizing.
I know this is. I just wanna just. Oops, my bad. I just wanna. Oh no, he was just contemplating. That's why. Oh yeah, well that's very hard to keep up with. And
It sure is.
I gotta let you know.
Hey, at least we're not in Black Yellow Luffy meta when it's just like, oh, they're at 0, they're at 2, they're at 1 life. Like,
Yeah, that one's pretty tough.
for that one, you can say, they have a range of life right now.
Just like my life.
All right, really thinking here.
Can we just?
So again, I mean, these are open deck lists. Brian, you have it open. How many Red Rocks does John run?
I don't know. Probably 2.
1.
Yeah, it is.
So, which is public information, not just.
Yeah,
not
I know.
just-
I know.
so-
He also has a
Red
gravity blade.
Grab blade, yeah. So
Yeah.
grab blade can get rid of 2 blockers, kind of. Gets rid of 1.
Returns 1.
Yeah, I think you have to like only target beige because otherwise you get a free heal.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 7, and then you just block with likely get out of it. I don't know.
Pushed. Please make your seats.
Is asking to look through the trash here. Yeah, Yeah, he is in the think tank. He's gonna have to make a decision pretty soon, though. All right, look at the 5. And looking like deciding to get the 2K Sanji here. And then we've got 4 cards. We got to decide what order we want them, and if we want them at the top or at the bottom of the deck here.
Maybe that's what he's decided.
Side event 1.
But it looks like it's going to be top.
2.
We're going to go ahead and draw, and it is going to be, I think, a Bagua. I want to say it's a Bagua.
Yeah, I believe it was. So 10 Dawn to work with, 2 blockers. We got the 8-drop kid up, and now we have to find what we are wanting to do here.
I mean, I think you're fine swinging. He only has 4 cards in hand.
Yeah, we know one. I think we know 2 is a 2K. We know there's at least one beige that we searched. I think there's another one.
I mean, if he has a grab blade, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
But I don't think he does have it. And knowing that, I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what would be a good card to play right now, and then continue into swinging. I mean, in the world of like playing Mihawk maybe, and just like trying to get rid of the flaw, but it's just gonna go right back to life. And it's gonna play again, or you can just do it against the beige, which kind of feels bad, but it's not too bad, I guess, because it is a problematic card. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty difficult turn to kind of navigate, because you're right back in the predicament without Red Rock. Red Rock was an easy decision. Now this is going to be a little bit different. I think, personally, if you can get rid of the beige, maybe start there, and then start swinging to this kid.
Yeah, we're going to 2K out of this 9K attack. Yeah, 9's such a weird number. 10 would have been a little bit better.
It's weird for the current situation. I think like if you had, you know, Sanji, Mihawk, Big Rosinante on board, it's not that hard. But because we have 2 6Ks and a 9K, meh.
Yeah, he's looking through cards through trash once again. Trying to find some numbers. We're going to play another 9-drop Sanji after a lot of compilation, and we're going to Mihawk. We're going to use the effect, put them, try to get the removal and then pass from there 3 open. So
I feel like that's wrong, right? What do you think?
I probably would have just removed the beige blocker.
Yeah, I feel like the beige
that
is
would have
better.
been a little bit. I mean, you get a little bit less pressure this turn with no cav. I mean, if there's like I think you're trying to play around the idea that maybe Hody Jones could be game this next turn. But we're going to start with a 6K at lead, 1K out.
That is a possibility, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only place you can attack is the face, right?
I think that's probably preferred anyway. He doesn't know it, but we saw him get the Thunder Bagua, so
Yeah.
basically why there is 3 open on. I think he swing 10 with the kid, maybe, or maybe some more. Yeah, he just swing 10, and then maybe I don't know. I mean, this is a little more difficult now. Staring down a Sanji, Mihawk, Rosinante Sanji.
Yeah.
I think that's what John was kind of hoping for. I mean, make this more difficult.
Yeah, because I think we can play beige for 1. It's really deciding, do we want to play out Cavendish or do we want to play out Law? Because blocker Law can like get another draw and offer like another removal, or like pressure on the next turn, make sure that kid stays alive. Yeah, just see how much pressure we really want to get in there. All right, we're going to go Big 10 with the Eustace kid here.
Yep, pretty much what I was thinking of.
And we have, what, 3 cards in hand? And we are going to take it going down to 0. Any trigger off of life here. Now thinking.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah, we have the deck list, so I mean, it can be a ramp.
That's not gonna help him. It could be.
Oh, could be Raging
Grav.
Tiger,
Yeah,
yeah.
it could be Grav Blade. I think that's the only one I can really think of.
Yeah, it'd have to be Raging Tiger, yeah.
Everything else is just not really
Yeah, because then
important.
the idea is that, yeah, then you can just play out the law can just bounce back again.
Is it both turns for beige?
It is both turns. You can also just get rid of the beige itself.
I think you just get rid of the beige.
I mean, probably. Yeah, it's going to just get rid of the... It's going to try to get rid of the law. Bounce to the top. I mean, I don't know. Like, you just get rid... I don't know. Beige doesn't protect itself, right?
Yeah, we haven't used leader effect. We haven't done any on that, right? So it does feel a little bit bad because now you did have to restand the law,
Yeah.
so you can't restand the walker.
Yeah, we can play 7